So the trade deadline has come and gone. We are yet to figure out who the Suns are going to get in a buyout situation. But there was another trade, Sundo, a trade that you are very excited about.
Oh, yeah.
We did give up Dario Saric, so that's the only question here. Is it going to be worth it? But Darius Bazley, you're high on him. Why don't you tell everybody why?
Well, Darius Bazley, first off, like, I think the thing I'm excited about is that he passes what they call the eye test. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch somebody play ball and like they just grab your attention, and I looked at highlights of Darius Bazley, and like the first thing that caught my attention was the fact that, one, athleticism, two, dude can handle the ball very well at 6'9". He's got a 40-inch wingspan, athletic as all get out. He's an athletic freak. I watched him handle the ball and drive to the hole easily. So like, all the tools are there for him to be a great ball handler for us off the bench, on top of being 6'9" and being long and be able to play defense. I just feel like it's like he has the potential to be like unstoppable.
He's definitely an athletic freak. I mean, he jumps off the screen at you. And normally you don't see James Jones going after younger players, but here we are, and we've given up Dario, an absolute stud come playoff time, you would assume. I'm excited because Oklahoma City drafts well. They got Bazley on a draft day trade from the Jazz. This is a guy they scouted, they liked. At one point, he averaged 14 points a game for them. These players that go to Oklahoma City, you know they're talented because of their scouts and talent evaluators. They're in Oklahoma working on their craft, trying to get noticed so that they can go to a bigger, better franchise. I have a friend who is Oklahoma City Thunder fan. He's basically explained it to me like that. It's almost like going to a Kentucky outside of college. You're going to an NBA program that's going to train you up well, get you ready, and then you can sign a new contract somewhere else. Well, the Phoenix Suns took notice of him because he's a freak. He's 6'9". Dude has crazy handles. Not just like can handle for his size, like his crossover is filthy for 6'9". And I'm thinking, what better person for him to sit there and be learning from than Kevin Durant?
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth with that one, because like that was literally the first thing I thought when I saw it. I was like, man, like I haven't seen handles from a big man like this, you know. And the one comp I would make would be KD. You know, I'm not saying he's gonna be like KD or anything like that, but KD at the size that he is, in which the skill that he handles the rock, it reminded me of that. So I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like him playing behind KD, you get a chance to learn. He's not coming here under any pressure to be anything. You're coming here to basically come off the bench, learn. There's plenty of vets on this team. You don't have to be anything right away. This year he's averaging 5 points a game. I figure if you do 5 or 6 points a game, that'll be good enough. Just come here, play defense, give us a boost off the bench, handle the rock, develop, be more consistent with your field goal percentage, and you'll be fine. And I feel like with the system, with the Suns, with Monty Williams, he will be able to do that. And Monty Williams will give him minutes on the second half of the season to really develop into the system and learn the system and learn how to fit in to the system. My only thing is, it seems he's a little off when it comes to 3-point percentage. He's not consistent. Like this year, he's shooting 40%. That shows me that maybe he might be improving, but the last 2 years it was 38, 29, and 29. So hopefully he's improved. He's improved on his 3-point shot this year, and that'll really come in handy for us. Also going through his career, he was 39% his rookie year, 39% field goal percentage his sophomore year, and he's improved there too, 42%, 44% this year. So now also we have to take into account he played less minutes this year than the previous two, so that always goes to account of percentages as well. But as long as he can stay in this range, if he can still be a 40% 3-point shooter here, be a 45% field goal percentage here off the bench, give us 5, 6, 7, who knows, 8 points a game, basically just be a better version of Okogie. I know you don't want to hear that because you love Okogie, but basically be Josh Okogie, but at 6'9" and a freak athlete. I think we'll be fine. I think the Dario Saric trade, I think I read on Twitter that it was a contract dump or something like that, which is odd. I mean, we just traded for Kevin Durant. Why are we worried about contract dumps now, right? But apparently they wanted to make room for something or someone, or maybe to try to get underneath the luxury tax in the future, I guess. I don't know. But Dario Saric's contract expires this season, so it didn't really matter. So it's just a weird way to trade Dario. But we got somebody who I believe will give us good depth. I don't think Dario Dario was a necessary piece. We still have Jock Landale, we still have Bismack Biyombo. So I think replacing Dario with an athletic wing versus him basically being, I would say he's not a carbon copy of what we have, but we already had two other players like Dario. We already had Jock. We already had Bismack, even though Bismack's not a stretch big, but we already had players with that basically that same skill set. So why not move him, get you an athletic wing that you need, who can play defense that you feel like you can develop. On top of that, now you have a second round draft pick. You can use those draft picks to trade during the off season or during next season for more depth if you need it. I feel like it's a solid move all around.
Yeah, it very well could have just been that we had to get rid of that much money, Dario's money, to make way for KD and everything else we were bringing in. Spoiler for the next video that we might end up doing, it looks like we're potentially going to get Reggie Jackson as well, so it could have been a preparatory move for something like that. Tell us what you think in the comments. Are you excited about Darius Bazley the way we are, or do you think we're going to miss Dario? Until next time, go Suns.